Hey folks, here Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to the Thursday live stream after a 1 week gap. Last week I was in Pinch and I was enjoying jungle safaris. We did 7 safaris, and in that we saw amazing tigers in 3 of our safaris. So yes, Jayesh is saying live stream after a long time. Absolutely. So it was a 1 week holiday for me. Enjoyed a lot. And yes, this is also going to be the last live stream of 2021. So yes, it's going to be special. It's going to be with a lot of information packed as usual. We are going to talk about stocks and news. We are going to talk about Nifty Key Levels, and let's see how we are able to pack this up today in half an hour, because I am going to stop the stream at 9:30 today. I'm going to go to watch 83. So hopefully I'll enjoy there with my friends as well, right? Okay, chalo. With that, let's start. Just 2 to 3 important news that I thought I should share with everyone. I'm sure you might have gone through this data which SEBI has mentioned. They're going to bring in new rules for IPOs, and they have mentioned that anchor investors who invest in the IPOs, they will have to lock in their 50% of their investment for 90 days now. So I'm sure you might be aware of this rule, that those whoever are the anchor investors, they are supposed to lock in their investments for a minimum period of 30 days. But now, as per the new regulation, it is mentioned that you will have to lock in 50% of your investment for a period of 90 days. Okay, so that will bring in more stability to the stock price, especially of those stocks who are listing on the stock exchange, right? So basically the aim, as I mentioned, is to reduce the price volatility after listing. One more news that I wanted to share is that bank NPAs fell to a 6-year low in 2020-2021, where NPAs declined to 7.3% in March 2021. It was 8.2% in March 2020. As per latest data, NPAs are only 6.9% in September 2021. Okay, so this is of course something like a data which is released, and not only a single bank, all banks put together it is. So best of the best and worst of the worst put together. It's a cumulative number is what you can say, right? I'm sure you also might have heard about the news of Bajaj Auto, and they are going to set up this brand new unit at Akurdi to manufacture EVs. I'm sure that there is a lot of buzz around EVs, and many people might have watched tons of videos on YouTube about EVs. But I think we are going to enjoy one video in January 2022. I just shot the video just 2 days ago. It is about EVs, and it's going to give you a lot of insight. Not only from this talk is about EV, that sector, not that. It will give you a very much wider insight, and I'm sure you will enjoy the entire video on EVs. It is scheduled in the first or second week of January. Okay, but a good news: Bajaj Auto is coming up with their plant, and they have announced an investment of 300 crores, and its vendors have also agreed to invest 250 crores. So that's the news for Bajaj Auto. Uh, I'm sure. Any idea on, if I'm talking about two-wheeler electric two-wheeler companies, which company has the highest share in the two-wheeler EV market? I'm checking out the comments. I want you to answer my question. My question is, which is the two-wheeler company which has the highest share in EVs right now? Any idea? Akanksha says Bajaj. Krishu says Ola. Then Mozi, the third answer, has given the correct answer, and the correct answer is Hero. Okay, so Hero Electric, basically, Hero Electric is holding almost 36% share in the two-wheeler EV space. I also got few answers for Ather. Ather is holding 11% stake, and Hero Electric also holds some stake in Ather, right? Chalo, so this was the news about EVs. And one last news that I wanted to share with everyone is about LIC acquiring 2% stake in BPCL. Originally, LIC's share in BPCL was around 5%. They have taken it up to 7%, 7.03% now. Net profit of BPCL has increased 19.9%, if I'm comparing it with the previous quarters, and Sales have also increased 62.6% in Q2 FY22 in comparison with Q2 FY21. So basically, just to quickly wrap it up, if I'm talking about a YOY comparison, okay, Q2 of this year versus Q2 of previous year, then their sales have increased by 62.6% and profits have increased by 19.9%. LIC has increased the stake by 2% in BPCL, right? So these were the news of few stocks that I wanted to share with everyone. Now, a very, very, very important point coming up for you, that is the Nifty level. So let me quickly again share my screen for you. And we will be talking about how the Nifty chart looks like right now. All right. So Nifty, those who have been attending my Thursday live streams, we have always drawn that long support line. But today we are not going to talk about that long support line because we are seeing a very interesting formation in Nifty since October 2021. Okay, we have been tracking this trend line. Even if you are seeing my previous Thursday live stream, I had talked about this. See, it is continuously in a range bound movement right now. You can see that it touched this high, went back to this low, again tried to do a high, again did a low. So which is this pattern known as? Any idea? This pattern that we are seeing in the Nifty moment right now. Can anyone tell me the name of this pattern as per technical analysis? Okay, I'm just stopping the screen sharing so that I can see the answers. Sideways, okay. Lower highs, lower lows, okay. Downward trend, downward channel. Vikram says falling wedge. Kya baat hai? So all are correct answers. It's not a head and shoulder. It's not a down flag also. Uh, so you surely can call it as a falling wedge, or you can call it as a lower high, lower low pattern. Okay, it is surely range bound. So again, I'll try and share my screen so that I can tell you what can we expect from Nifty. So here what's happening, it's continuously touching the lows, bouncing back, it's not able to sustain above this level. We did see that Nifty had again touched this point, managed to close at a higher point. And aren't we at a very, very important level right now? So I'm zooming it in further. See, this is the point of our channel, right? Okay, so this is what level? This is the level of 17,303. Okay, so you can take it to 17,300. Now, which is this level? This is 17,326, which is the pivot level as well. Okay, so pivot level and our resistance line, they are very much active at 17,300 mark. So what can happen is the big question. If it is able to sustain above this 17,300 mark, you can see that markets can easily climb higher, zoom higher by another 400, 500 odd points if it is able to sustain above this 17,300 mark. If it is not able to clear this level tomorrow, okay, then there are great chances that we might again see a downward journey from here to the lower, because this is where we are saying a high, a lower high, a lower high, and if this is again established as a high, that will again signify a lower high, and from there we'll be again seeing a downward trend then. Okay, question is, shall I take any position at this immediate point? It can be a bit risky because it's like at a make or break level. Checking out the close of tomorrow can give you a better conviction for the Nifty level. So I'm not going to take any trade in Nifty tomorrow morning for sure. I might see how it closes. Based on the closing pattern, I might decide whether I'm going to take any fresh position in Nifty or not. Okay. So I hope you have understood this entire pattern about falling wedge, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay. And as I mentioned, which is the key level to watch out for? 17,300 is a very key level to watch out. It's like a make or break. If it's not able to sustain here, if it falls down, we can see fresh lows again being hit. Otherwise, if it is able to sustain that, if it is able to pull out that 17,300 marks with strong volume, with FIIs not selling a lot, then we can see markets going at much higher levels of almost 17,800 levels are also possible with that. Okay, so these were my base thoughts on Nifty. So with this, let's get to few quick question and answers that have been asked. Ravinder ji is saying, what is the concept of Tuesday expiry in F&O as per latest notification of SEBI. Ravi Inderji, I have talked about this in my futures and options course as well. There are certain contracts, especially in the BSE space, Bombay Stock Exchange space, where contracts do expire on Tuesday. But as of now, I can't recollect reading anything wherein SEBI has mentioned that we will change the expiry for Nifty contracts as well to Tuesday. To the best of my knowledge, BSE Sensex contracts uh, do expire on Tuesdays, and more on that I've also explained it in my futures and options course. But I'll have to check whether you're talking about NSE or not. To the best of my knowledge, as I mentioned, NSE expiry still is on Thursdays only, right? Arpit Jain, thanks for the super chat, but no question asked. Shivam Singh says, ma'am, special New Year discount for FNO course. Waiting for long time to get extra discount. Okay, so if you want, you can surely use this coupon code CARRYT. You will be able to get discount on the existing price on my website. Website is rachanaranade.com. Okay, this coupon code is applicable for all the courses, be it basics of stock market or fundamental analysis, technical analysis, F&O, everything, right? Hemanji says, Namaste Rachna ji, our scheduled meeting of 5th Jan can be postponed due to pandemic current scenario. Oops. Okay, no worries. Of course, I agree, Hemanji. Pandemic right now, Omicron, it's spreading pretty fast. So yeah, many people are preferring to stay back. So yes, sure, we can postpone the meeting. No worries. Okay, we'll surely meet next time. Raviji says, please discuss in detail or make a video on Brightcom Group and its journey from rupees 3 to rupees 180 plus FATA valuation, and can it be entered at this stage? Oops. Okay. Brightcom Group. I'll note this down, and I'll see if I feel that the fundamentals are good and if it is worth doing a video on that. Surely, Raviji, I will be more than happy to make a video on this. Brightcom Group. Sure. Noted. All right. Next one is from Sanket. Hi, ma'am. Looking to add one IT large cap in my portfolio. Please share your views on choice between Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL, and ideal levels to enter. Saket, to be honest, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL, all are very good. In fact, HCL Tech was one of my pro investor member special videos. But if you ask me, my favorite amongst these three, more stable, if you ask me, is Infosys without any doubt. And currently, if you're asking me, stock is at an all-time high. So be a bit careful. Don't invest in one shot. I always say that. But it's already doing very, very well. It is at an all-time high. So as I mentioned, you may invest, but with caution. Ashwin Balaji says, advanced happy new year to you and your family. Investment plan for 2022 stocks/bonds. Ashwin, thanks a lot. Happy new year to you and your family too. The very first stock of the month for pro investors is going to be disclosed tomorrow. Okay, so don't forget to check out the community tab. On the community tab, I'm going to disclose the name of the stock of the month for the month of January, right? So all those who are the pro investor members, just ensure that your membership has not expired. There are many banks who have not yet fulfilled certain criteria, because of which your membership might not have been on an auto debit. Your membership might have expired. We are coming up with a very amazing stock of the month, and I do expect some good positive move in the stock in the coming few months. So as I mentioned, those who want to learn more in detail about that stock, 100% in-depth analysis, do ensure that your pro investor membership is active. Okay, so I will be disclosing the name tomorrow, and video will follow shortly within the next few days, right? All right. With that, the next question is by Ankur. When can we expect FII to stop selling? If they do, will DII start selling, as they have taken huge position during FII sell? Pharma sector recovery ? Okay. FIIs, when will they start selling is $1 million question, to be really honest. No one knows how when are they going to stop selling. But I'll tell you, Saket, sorry, I'll tell you, Ankur, generally, okay, it is said that we do see a pre-budget rally. Okay. Now, when is a pre-budget rally? It happens typically one month in advance to the budget. Earlier, the budget used to be on 28th of February, but now the budget is on 1st of February. Okay. Now, if I'm talking about budget being presented on the 1st of February, we are barely 1 month away from the budget. So, ideally, we can see a pre-budget rally. If we were to see this pre-budget rally, in that case, FIS have to stop selling. If they continue selling their positions, it will be difficult for our market to rally big time. But let's hope that they will stop selling in a week's time. And I don't think if they start buying, or if they stop selling immediately, DIs will take opposite positions in bulk. Depends, but I think FIIs are considered to be more important as compared to DIs if we were to decide the direction of the market. Okay, so let's see how things pan out. Pharma sector recovery, ideally yes, with the Omicron virus, we do expect a recovery in the pharma sector as well. Tanish, thank you for the super chat. No questions asked though. All right. Sukanya says, thank God it's Thursday. We don't wait for Friday, but for Thursday with a lot of excitement. So cool. Thank you, Sukanya, for this amazing super chat. Even I am excited for Thursdays. I am going to do okay. I can't stop myself from sharing this, but don't forget to watch out my video on 1st of January. It's a New Year resolution video, and in that you'll find a mention of our Thursday live stream. So that's it. I'm not going to speak more on that, but I have a mention of Thursday live stream in our 1st Jan New Year resolution video, and we'll talk about that in our next Thursday live stream, right? Tanish says, ma'am, your views on Asian Paints and ABB Capital. ABB Capital, average-ish. Asian Paints, one of my favorite stocks fundamentally. Suresh, thank you for the super chat. No questions asked. Utkarsh says, views on Philip Carb OFSS long term. Philip OFSS never tracked, but Philip's Carb used to track this. Okay. Technically, it's not in the buying zone right now. Maybe, I mean, at least I would have waited before investing in this one, right? Of course, you can take your call, but right now it doesn't give me an amazing buy signal. Okay, Raviji says it's Fin Nifty options that will expire on Tuesday as per September 15 notification. Please check on that and kindly explain if possible. September 15 notification. तो बहुत पुराना हो गया है. Okay, I will check this Fin Nifty options. And if I find something interesting, I'll surely post it on our community tab post, okay? Fin Nifty expiring Tuesday. Sure. Mahesh says, ma'am, your views on ASL stock. I'm 300% profit. Should I continue or sold my number of shares? I always believe that whenever you are in such an amazing profit, 300% and all that, then it makes sense at least partially booking the profit. We can't guarantee anything, and partial booking is what, again, my recommend. I would have done that and wait for the stock to buy additional chunks at lower levels. So that would be my thought process. Next question by Vamsi, ma'am, long-term view on IEX and market coupling. IEX, again, I have done a video on this. I have a blog on IEX as well. Again, one of fundamentally strong stocks. So, of course, if you're talking from a long-term perspective, big thumbs up for that as well. Subrata is saying, why going camps? What going camps? Why going down? Level we wait by. Okay. Camps has been, why only camps? In fact, a lot of stocks got beaten down in this big downward journey. And it had broken its support level of 2700 roughly. That was like the S3 level, that is the lowest support as per the pivot levels, right? So S3 was also broken. Uh, but right now, I do see some sort of reversal coming up in camps. So I'm going to wait for this stock to close above the S3, and then I might buy my next 1/5 in camps. I have already invested two chunks of my 1/5, 1/5, 1/5 pattern. I do see a reversal, as I mentioned. So let's see if it holds that S3 mark. I might add up one more chunk in camps as well. Ashwin says, can we buy Tanla at current level? Let me just check Tanla platforms. It's looking good. Uh, it's already above its R2 level, but looking strong on daily charts. Even on a weekly chart also, it's not that bad. But the only thing is that in the weekly chart pattern also, RSI is almost 87. It's 80 plus. We generally say it's like an overbought zone, but it's going very strong, to be honest. Almost, I mean, such a sharp rise in the daily candlestick pattern as well. So generally doesn't happen super formation in the daily charts. So from a long term perspective, even as per tech, so whenever you're talking about technical analysis, it can be used for long term also. For that, you have to look at the monthly candlestick pattern. So monthly candlestick pattern looks again pretty much sharp. Again, as I'm mentioning, it's just the RSI levels which are bothering me. So again, even if you were to invest, just don't go full in. Just as usual, 1/5, 1/5, right? Next question is buy. Balaji, views on Hindalco. Hindalco fundamentally is good, not bad. Let me just check technically how it is looking right now. Sideways है थोड़ा सा. It was kind of forming a head and shoulder pattern, went down, has seen kind of a recovery, but pretty much sideways. Nothing really exciting in this stock right now. Sanket, thanks for the super chat. Manisha says, view on alkylamine, please, holding at high price for a long time. Alkylamine, so it is a terrific stock fundamentally. It's not a theme for 1 month, 2 months. It's a theme for 1 or 2 years or 3 years. If you're holding it, hold it with full conviction and hold it. Be proud that you're holding it. I think that the stock has a lot of potential. I have explained about this stock in deep in my Pro Investor Special Stock of the Month. It's a fantastic one fundamentally. Don't worry on that, Manisha. I hope that you are having a good long-term perspective on this stock. If you are, no need to worry. Okay, Saket says, you missed my super chat on Arihant super something. Okay, so Arihant superstructure maybe. Okay, I've never tracked this stock though, but currently if I'm just checking the levels, it is at the pivot level, but it has not been able to sustain the pivot level. Okay, even the volumes are average-ish. RSI is pretty much beaten down, not much in the buying zone right now. Harshil is asking, मैम अगर कंपनी delisted होके listed हो तो शेयर रहते हैं क्या? Yes, shares तो रहते हैं. If it gets delisted, you'll just not be able to trade it very easily. But the moment it gets listed again, you'll be able to easily have liquidity in that, right? Parsons products view. Parsons again is a good one. Would love to see the quarterly results for December as well as coming March. Will give me more conviction. But whatever I've checked out as per the prospectus, looks to be a good company fundamentally. Deepak says, blessed to have a teacher like you. Booked 32,000 in 3 days. Kya baat hai? In my first options trade. Recovered my fee with profits. Thanks and wish you a very happy new year. Kya baat hai, Deepak? Feels very good when My students bolna hai nahi bolna, I'm not sure, but those who are enrolling for my courses and those who are wanting to learn, learners is what I can say, all the learners who are learning through our website rachanaranade.com. And when I get this, that yes, I learned, I grasped something, I tried to apply that knowledge, and in profit, feels really good. So again, everyone, I really believe that this should be taken up as your new year resolution. Learn something new. Like Deepak has booked some really handsome profit. 32,000 in 3 days is a super duper profit. But even if you can manage to have like 10% of that, 3,000 also, if it is with your own knowledge, if it is with your own research, your own analysis, that happiness will be completely different, right? So take this as a new year resolution. If you don't know about some area, may it be technical analysis, may it be F&O, may it be fundamental analysis, surely enroll for the courses. Or if I'm not saying that you have to enroll for the courses, a lot of stuff is available on YouTube as well, on our channel as well. But do learn something new, try to apply that knowledge, and try to gain more and more confidence by applying this knowledge. Right, good one, Deepak. Sridhar says, ma'am, views on Tata Consumer Products and Rallis India. Okay, Rallis India, I'm checking this after a long time. It's seeing a big resistance right now at 273. All-time highs, I mean, 52-week highs way above 362. But this stock is seeming to be pretty much in good strength. I'll share my screen 1 minute. Share screen. All right. See, this is the screen for Rallis. Now, if you see, I'm just drawing a trend line. Okay, trend line from. Now, if you see this, okay, you can see a high here. It went down again, a high, again one more short. So you can also consider this one. So 1, 2, 3. This is like a triple top formation in the shorter time frame. Okay, I'm not considering the previous time frames. I'm considering this data point only from November onwards. If I'm talking about, then this is like a triple top starting November. Again, I'm repeating. So first top went down, second top went down, third top, and it has successfully closed above that. Okay, even if you see RSI is almost at 60 mark, showing again good strength. And even if you see volumes on this day, one day before today, and or 2 days before today, and today as well, the volumes are very high, very good. Seems that the stock is set for some good action, and maybe up to 280, 285 levels, we can see some nice strength coming up in this one. So if you want, you can surely add this in your watch list at least. And if you feel that yes, it does match with your thought process, then you can take your own call and take a decision, right? Chalo, everyone, requesting you, please stop the super chats. I have to go for a movie, and I will have to stop the stream in maximum 5 minutes. So please, no more super chats. I'll finish off the existing super chats, right? Chalo. Tata Consumer is above average. I told you for Rallis India. Surely added up in your watch list, right? Next one is by Abhilash again. Mindtree for 2 to 3 months and intrinsic value. Mindtree again is fundamentally a very good stock. Not sure for just 2 or 3 months, but if you're thinking from a time frame of at least a year, a big thumbs up for that. Views on Graphite India, went to enter 31% in 3 days. Ooh, Graphite is actually seeing, amazing pickup. I'm not sure what the news is on Graphite India, but even today it was up almost 20%. Volumes amazing, and RSI has also shot up pretty high. It's almost at the 71% RSI. We need to analyze what is the news, but I surely feel that the rally is not yet over for Rallis India. Rally not over for rallies. Wow. झालं शेवटची 5 मिनिट. I think there is still some upside left in the stock, at least up to 560 levels is what I believe for Alice India as per technical analysis, right? All right. So when to enter, if you are talking about a fresh entry, can be a bit risky. But as I mentioned, for a short one, like somewhere around 560, I think it can see some sort of resistance. Okay, but till 560, I feel it can touch 560 in a day or two, right? Okay. Next one is RBL at 197, hold or sell. Risky one, your choice. For, it's completely news driven right now, so makes no sense. Okay, if you're already holding it, don't sell it in a big losses is what that's your call again, as I mentioned. Raviji is saying already doing your F&O course on 6th lecture. Please make next detailed course on crypto. Sure, we'll think about it. And glad that you're also doing the F&O course. K Bala has sent such a sweet cartoon, and sweet cartoon says thank you. Thank you, K Bala. All right. Vishnuji says, Charlie Munger says the coming decade may not have good returns due to inflation. Do you think this is true in India? Nope. I think India is set for a super duper rally in the coming 10 years. Don't miss this rally. Be prepared. Get your knowledge on track. And I'm sure next 10 years are going to be something like amazing, right? Deepak says, yes, I'm a student. I've done all your courses. Shared screenshot in F&O community. Kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Glad that you are also posting screenshots on F&O community. We do have a Discord community, and I'm glad you're doing the same, right? Next one is by Garvit. Ma'am, should we enter data patterns on current levels? It has gotten, I mean, it got beaten down like anything. Fundamentally, very good company, but it was not doing well in the last few days. But yes, I can see some sort of recovery. Maybe bits and pieces, but as I mentioned, fundamentally, it's surely good. You can think about investing in bits and pieces, right? Your views on Godrej properties is what you're asking. I guess I have open positions for options as well as futures, Jan expiry. Godrej is CP. I'm not sure. Godrej consumer. If it's Godrej consumers properties, it's 1, 2, 3. Looks like a recovery here. Okay. I would love if the R1 mate, it did see some sort of pressure though. RSI, no. It saw a very big resistance on R1. It is reversing from there. Even if you see the RSI is also reversing. MACD is also not showing a lot of strength. Either it looks to be in a sideways or a slight bearish format right now. Okay, I'm repeating. Godrej CP, I can see right now in a sideways or flat, slightly bearish. Also try to see the option chain. I've not seen the option chain right now. Okay. Farooq says views on IPL and Loris and no movement since IPO. Both are good ones. I've talked about both these stocks fundamentally. Pidlite for long term. Obviously, it's a good one. Fresh position buy in Bajaj Finance and Info Edge. Bajaj Finance all time favorite. Info Edge sambhal ke. Okay. Chalo. So with that, I'm done. The movie starts in another 25 minutes, so I have to immediately rush to stop the stream. I'll see you in the next year. Enjoy and be careful. Wear your masks properly whenever you're going out, and yes, enjoy your New Year's with your family, friends. Okay, and of course, after taking due precautions, right? Till then, Happy New Year, everyone. Take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.